Hello, first grade friends. Mrs. Gunter here, and I'm going to do a lesson on how to add two-digit numbers to other two-digit numbers. So you can work alongside with me. Just grab your whiteboard and a marker. You can pause this video, or you can just use regular paper or write in your journal and work alongside with me with a paper and pencil. So my first story I'm going to tell you is about a little boy named Sam who loves to blow bubbles. So he counted his bubbles and he blew some big bubbles and some small bubbles. He blew 14 big bubbles and then he blew 22 big bubbles. So we can see these both have two digits in them, and we want to know how many bubbles Sam blew in all. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at these numbers and I'm going to set them up in columns. I'm going to be nice and organized when I go to add. Sometimes we can add going horizontally like this across, and then at other times, it's much easier to put our numbers vertically in columns. So I'm going to put my tens and my ones column. And I'm going to make a nice equals line like Mrs. Wolf talked about yesterday, and my plus. Now I'm going to insert my numbers. So I'm going to put 14 big bubbles. 14 has one 10 and 4 ones. And when I build that, I build 1 10, 4 ones. You can just go ahead and draw quick tens for yours. You know, your quick 10 is just a line, and then your ones would just be little circles if you want to do that. And now I'm going to build 22 big bubbles. So 22 has 2 tens, 1, 2, we count them 10, 20. So the value of the 2 tens is actually 20, and the value of 1 10 is 10. When we're dealing with tens, we count by tens. 22 has 2 ones, so I'm going to build it like that. Now, very most important thing you need to remember when you're adding numbers that have two digits is we always need to start in the ones place. Where do we need to start? We need to start in the ones. We add the ones first. And the real reason why we do this is because remember when we did counting the days of hopefully my first graders remember counting the days that we've been in school. And once we get to a group of 10, that 10 can't stay here anymore. So it has to go over here. So we're going to start with the ones so that we can start noticing that, whether we have 10 or more. So let's start with the ones. We have 4 ones and 2 ones, and 4 and 2 make 6. That's right. We can start at 4 and count on 5, 6, because that's the quick way. And then over here, we have 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens. 1 and 2 makes 3. The value of 3 tens is 10, 20, 30. So 14 big bubbles and 22 little bubbles made 36 bubbles altogether. Great job. All right, erase your boards or go below on your paper, and let's make space for our new problem. All right, my next story is a girl named Janine, and Janine went outside and found some acorns. She was looking really hard the first time, and she actually found, I'll slide these over here, 32 acorns. And then she had some lunch, and after lunch, Janine found 27 more acorns. And I want to know how many acorns she found altogether, so I'm going to add 32 and 27. let's start by writing it right here in the right columns. So 32 has 3 tens and 2 ones. And 27, which will go right here, has 2 tens and 7 ones. Now, friends, I'm just going to show you how to draw quick tens so that you don't have to build. So 3 tens for me would look like this. And then 2 ones, I just do little circles. You can do that on your paper or your board. Down here, I'm going to build 27. 27 has 2 tens and 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after I get to 5, I'm going to go underneath 6, 7. And I like to do this so that I can see that in a 10 frame way. Almost imagine that there's a 10 frame over it. It just keeps our work very organized, and that's important. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2. Where are we going to start first of all? Yes, we're starting in the ones place. We're going to start over here and we're going to add 2 ones and 7 ones. And I'm actually going to pick the 7 because that's larger. Even though it's on the bottom, it doesn't matter which order we go in. I'm going to start with 7 and I'm going to count on 2 more. So I know this is 7, 7, 8, 9. 2 and 7 makes 9. Now I'm going to go to my tens column and I'm going to count all my tens. I have 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 5 tens. 5 tens are worth 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have 50 and 9, and that makes 59. So 32 acorns and 27 acorns made 59 acorns all together. All right, friends, erase your boards. We'll try one more. I'm going to move a little quicker this time so you can get on to practicing on your own. And my last story problem is about Kendra. And Kendra is a kind soul. And Kendra donated, she bought and donated toys, some cars, toy cars and toy dolls to children who needed them, who were in need. So Kendra donated 43 toy cars and 42 dolls. And I want to know how many toys Kendra donated all together. So I'm going to put a plus sign, my equals, and now I'm going to write it vertically. All right, 43 has 4 tens. The value of that is 40, and it has 3 ones. 42 has 4 tens also, and 2 ones. When we draw it, 4 tens would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 ones like this. See if you can write this one. Pause your video and see if you can draw 42 without me. Sorry, we had some bad weather, so we got disconnected. So see if you can draw 42. Now check your work with me. 42 has 4 tens and 2 ones. Now, Ashton, where are we going to start? In the tens or in the ones when we add? No! He's in 5th grade, he doesn't even know. In the ones place. So long. So we're going to start in the ones place. And we have 3 ones and 2 ones. And I know 3 and 2. I just know that. That makes 5. So I'm going to write 5 ones. And we have 4 tens and 4 tens. Well, I know 4 and 4 is a double. A spider has 4 legs on one side and 4 on the other. And that makes 8. So 8 tens is worth 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 4 and 4 makes 8. Do I write 80 here though? No. Only one digit can go in each spot. We know the value of 8 tens is 80, but it's shown by having it in the tens column. So we just put 8. That means 8 tens automatically. Now our 43 acorns, or our 43 toys donated and our 42 dolls donated makes 85 toys that Kendra donated all together. Did you get that answer too? Great job. All right, friends, now it's your turn to practice on your own in your journal. So if you end up needing help, you let your teacher know. Have a great time.